Trish. Looks like Trish, got a nice shower and maybe got a nice meal and is on their way to wherever it is that they're going. Wherever it is that they're going. Additionally, I would like to ask the chat, has Trish ever made it a secret where Trish is? I think I can show probably a dozen videos alone where Trish said, I'm here and here. I'm at the cross streets of this, this, and that. I'm going to be here. She's even said, I will be here all weekend. Come bring me stuff. So that little group of people who thinks they're doing something, top 4 ways and anonymous, you're not doing anything, actually. You actually kind of look kind of slow, for lack of a better term, because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about in any way. Not only that, something that I've never done is, what's up, Mads? Is that I have never stated, hey, Patrick is at this hotel on blank and blank road. Hey, Trish is paying for this hotel by blank and blank ways. They don't need money for that. So we should try calling that hotel and make sure. Because I've heard you say that. You even posted it. You made a post of you calling that motel that Jordan stays at. Not only that, you know how much Jordan Paul owes on their vehicle. How do you know that? Angel Thrasher, what's up? So you want to talk about like stalking? Yo, I think the call's coming from in the house. You know what I mean? But top 4 ways and anonymous, y'all are just a bunch of bullies. And that's what you've been doing for years, is you've been bullies, right? And you team up on people that you think are smaller creators than yourselves. And you just go and send trolls in there to troll, and try and bring their pages down. That's what you do. That's not going to work with me. So I will just continue to block you all, because what you're saying makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. No sense whatsoever. The only stalking I see is the stalking that you do. The OG awareness are watching them. Oh, what do you mean, lazy days? Can you explain a little bit, please? Like they're watching them as in like they don't like what they're doing? Because you're not the first person to say that. Right. Stephanie, I don't know understand your question, nor do I understand why it's been pinned. Like, why is this comment pinned? And what does it mean? Yes, they do not like them calling hotels and such. Gotcha. You guys got me so stressed out. I'm smoking a joint. So, Stephanie, what are you talking about? Wait, I'm asking if someone is bullying and threatening them. Threatening who? Because there's been a lot of weird people coming in here saying weird shit. Yes, thank you, Angel Thrasher. Yes. No, they're claiming that I'm stalking them. I'm not stalking Trish. What you are doing is not right. If something happens to Trish, it is on you. What do you mean? What am I doing to Trish? What am I doing to Trish? Have you seen what Trish has done to people? I did not have anyone following Trish today. See, you should get your facts straight, Stephanie. I didn't have anybody following Trish today. Mama Connie, are you here? Mama Connie, can you please box up and tell her what happened? Because if not, I'll just show the DMs of what happened. Right, go ahead. So they're saying that I was having people stalk Trish. What happened today?
So I was out doing errands today, and because I'm in that area a lot, and I just happened to see Trish. Trish was walking across the street from the store I was at. That's how I ran into Trish.
So I said, should I go live? She said, yes, it's at that shelter thing that Trish said didn't exist. I said, okay. So I got live and Mama Connie got in my box. And that was it. I don't know where it was. Nobody dropped the location of where it was. Nobody asked anybody to go do that. Somebody saw it.
Yes.
And then I streamed. That was it.
I just happened to run into Trish.
That's what happened. Nobody was stalking. Nobody was telling people to stalk. It just happened that way.
Correct.
This person had claimed that the services that they were getting, that we saw them getting, they said didn't exist. And by them saying they didn't exist, they were begging money from innocent people. So we saw them, Mama Connie saw them getting those services. And I said, okay, great. This is a perfect time to show awareness that that Trish gets those services and just lies about it to get money from innocent people. That's what it was. It wasn't stalking in any way.
Nope. I just ran into him.
But yeah, but nobody was being stalked. Nobody was being stalked.
Nope.
Hold on. Right, yeah, and I don't claim to be an awareness page. I claim to be a exposure page. I expose people on their BS and lies. How about we say if something happens to Trish, right? What about the people that give Trish money for rugs? Are they not held accountable if something happens to Trish? How am I held accountable if something happens to Trish? How am I held accountable for it? You realize that we're trying to get people to stop giving this person money? That's what we want. We want to stop giving this person money so they can go out and get rugs to use that will 100% put them in an early grave. What we want is this person to go to rehab, right? To go get help. And we have those resources that we can give them right now, right this second. If Trish were to come into this live right now and say, you know what, I want to go to help, guess what? Within a matter of minutes, we would be able to put them somewhere where they would be getting the help they needed. But the people who send them money, no. that money, he compares cancer to addiction. He says that people who have cancer and people who have addiction are the same. It's just a lot of lies, a lot of, all of his money was stolen because, the made him drain all of his accounts. So then he comes onto TikTok begging for money from strangers, right? When we know that that didn't happen, so he could go get rugs. He has a home in Hawaii. He's even admitted it. He has a home in Hawaii that he could go live in, but chooses not to. So Trish needs to stop and go get help. But as long as they're on this application lying and trying to get money from innocent people, I'm going to be calling out their lies, because there are pages like mine, like Honest Elk, like Expose the Crazies, Angel on Earth, that have evidence of his lies. It's not just, oh, we think he's lying. No, there's stuff to back it up. Stuff to back up the lies that have been said. So, I don't understand. I think this is all coming from those people, that Top 4 Ways account, who wants to say what they want to say, but none of that's true. None of that's true. We've had many people come and say that we've actually helped them because they were going to give money to this person. And they saw our page and saw Trisha's own words, and they quickly decided not to send money. He threatened to unalive the President of the United States. He threatened to CHOP the head off of someone, a female.
Hold on, Andrea. I'm trying to figure it out.
By ODing them on Benadryl because he wanted them to go to sleep, because he was so drunk, he didn't want to hear them crying. This person has charges of DV. I can show you all of their charges. This person brags about going out to dress like a CHILD to go work as a 304 on the streets. And he says that he's doing that because his clients are all, in his words, PERVs and P3DOs. And that he's doing us a service because he's allowing those people to act out those things with him rather than going out and doing it with KIDSs. I don't think that that's okay. I think that that actually enables that kind of P3DO behavior. And there's a video for that. So, so much that this person has done is just absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But we don't stalk this person. This person tells everybody where they are at all times because they are homeless. So they literally say, I'm at blah, 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 and Stark. So if anybody lives in the area, person, which is exactly what happened tonight. It wasn't a plan to go find this person and do this. It just so happened that that person saw them, and I went live because we thought it was important to show that these resources that Patrick said did not exist were there, and he was actually taking the city up on those resources. Because what he does is says that those aren't there and then begs for money And like Angel Thrasher just said, Angel Thrasher was one of his mods. Trish doxed me and others many times. Angel Thrasher just lost her son. He was special needs. And Trish called her son the R-slur. Trish is not a good person. Trish is not a nice person. Trish has done horrible, horrible things and will continue to do horrible, horrible things.